Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome once again inside the Nicholas Athletic Center on the campus of Buckingham Brown and Nichols in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We've got matinee hockey for you today as the BB&N Knights take on the Zebras of Groton. Thanks for joining us on Knights Hockey here on YouTube. I'm Steve Clay, and for the Knights, the medical room continues to get a little more occupied as they keep waiting to get players back. They are lucky today to get Hunter Barone back from a skate injury he suffered against Pingree. He is back in the lineup today, but unfortunately, at the same time, they lose junior captain defenseman Ryan Clay, who is in the concussion protocol after a hit he actually delivered against St. George's. So the Knights are dressing 5D today, and they do still fill out the forward lines, and congratulations to Tommy Bresler for getting his first goal at BB&N in the waning moments of the St. George's game. And I believe it was Carvalho and Zach Kim on the assists. So congrats to them. I'm going to try, while I have a second, I'm going to try and fix the clock. All right, we are ready to go. BB&N in their home blues on a Wednesday afternoon ISL matchup with the gold numbers and the white and gold trim. Groton in the road whites with their black and red numbers and the black and white trim. We're ready to go. It'll be James Ferreira to take the draw against Owen Cronin, and the puck dumped in the zone. Noah Rosado able to get it out, and Alejandro Hassan works it back up. Rosado works it back to center ice, and Groton now gets it in quickly. Shot just goes wide. That was Cronin with the shot. Zebras cycle it, but Cam Roof is able to put it around to James Ferreira. Ferreira to Roof. Roof with the aerial pass, gets it to Cortez Hayworth. Hayworth will dump it in deep, and BB&N will go on a change. Hunter Barone comes out on the forecheck. His first appearance since last Wednesday when he took a nasty skate right above the knee. Needed 6 stitches to close, but he's back. Now this is Daigo Hata, junior captain for the Knights. Hata works it up, finds Alex Robbins. Robbins gets it in, but his opposite number, Connor Wigg, is back to knock it away, and the Zebras will take over, but they can't clear the zone. And now it's back out to center ice. Now here's a rush for Caden Donia, and on the backhand, he puts it in. Caden Donia, one of the better players for Groton, and just like that, about a minute and a half into this game, the Zebras are on the board with the breakaway goal where Donia just flipped it back up over James Potter, who is in net for BB&N. Wes Demodica in goal for Groton. So 16:34 on the clock, the time of the goal for Donia. Now we got a whistle, and I was looking at the play, did not see what happened behind the play, but the linesman is down. And training staff is out. Always tricky for the officials at center ice on any face-off when they drop the puck, and then and then they've got bodies going all over the place, and it's very easy to have your feet knocked out from under you. And we'll see if we're going to continue with 2 officials. He is up and looks to be good to go. So we will resume after the Donia goal makes it 1-0 Groton. And again, BB&N has had a hard time digging themselves out of holes this year. Their best games have been when they're 0-0 into the second, sometimes even into the third. And falling behind early has not been a recipe for success for the Knights this year. Off the draw, it's won by Groton. They get it back to the point. Donia gets it through, but friendly fire. It hits Cameron Cerrone. And now Bresler hesitates, gets a shot in, turned aside by Demotica. Now Cerrone back out. James Dornberg chasing it along with KJ Nee. And Groton comes out of the corner with it. Puck whipped around in front. Donia will keep it in at the point. Pass across in front, can't connect with Cerrone. And now it's taken by Tucker Hartman. He can't clear it out. And the quick reset, and Brooks Lytle gets it in, and a shot blockered away by Potter. Now back out to center ice. Here's James Ferreira with it. Over the left wing. Good D. Bruce Lee just got a stick on it. Ferreira was able to get the shot off, but it wasn't as powerful as he wanted it to be. Now Hada with it in his own zone. He'll try and connect. Does connect with Williams. Williams gets it in deep. Ferreira gets a stick on it for a backhand that Demotica had to turn away as BB&N looks to try and get an equalizing goal here early in the first period. Lucas Wu with it in the corner. He'll play it back for a one-timer from Elliott Wood that goes wide of the net, but Groton keeps it in. Now Roof gets it out towards the blue line, but the long stick of Elliott Wood able to keep it in at the right point. Puck back out, and now it's stopped at the point and kept in by Hassan. Backhander in front by Rafael Aberbach, but gets knocked away and out of trouble back to center ice. But Groton reloads and gets it back in. Cronin behind the net. Aberbach. Hassan on the left half board into the corner. Now Cam Roof brings it out. Hits Alex Robbins over center ice. Gets around Wood. Hada with the shot. Tries to stick it under the crossbar, but can't. Comes all the way back out. And Scotty Crabtree will play it for BB&N. Gets it back to Robbins. Robbins tries to get it deep, and it does eventually get there. Now quickly on the rush. This is Nate Moons trying to get around. And we're going to have a penalty on BB&N as I believe we're going to have a hold on senior captain Noah Rosado as he tried to get around, as Moons tried to get around him. Nope, sorry. It's going to be Robbins with the hold. My apologies. So trailing 1-0, BB&N will go on the penalty kill. And it'll actually be Alex Mosen returning to the BB&N lineup Sorry, I actually printed the line charts, but didn't look to see Alex Mosen making his return after an early season collarbone fracture, and it's awesome to see the senior back out there killing penalties, and that's a good first shift for Alex Mosen, and welcome back to Alex. Now on the power play again, it's Donia. Circles into the corner. Now he'll get it down deep. Harrison Freelove back to the point. This is Wig with it. Back to Donia. Donia steps in, shoots just over the net. Kept in by Zach Baker. Puck loose in the corner. Minute left on the power play. Back to the left point. Chance on a save by Potter. That came off of Baker. Now they'll come back and circle it out up top. Now come back to Moons. Moons will try and get it down low. Scramble around Potter, but it's able to be worked out. And Jack Williams will flip it all the way down. And BB&N will have a complete change. And the Zebras will bring it out of their own zone with 24 seconds left to go. Now, Mosen with a poke check tried to get it loose, but at least delayed the power play from entering the zone for a while. This is Wood behind the net. Now they'll get it back on top. This is Hassan. Hassan has to work it back around to the right point. The shot well over the net by Elliott Wood. And now Cronin with it. He circles back to the left point. The shot, don't know if that hit something or somebody going through, but shot from Hassan goes wide. Now Robbins, who is out of the box, has it taken away. And he is out of the box, but he will be returning to it, as in frustration, having the puck poked away from him, I believe he chopped at the stick of the Groton player who took it away from him. So it'll be a slash on Robbins. So having killed off one penalty, the Knights will have to go back and do it again with 11 minutes left to go in the first period. Caden Donia, the only goal for Groton. And the Zebras looking to go up 2-0 on this power play. They started at the points with Wig and Donia. Now along the right half boards, this is Moons. Tough angle shot. Potter was able to fight it off and get it to the corner. Barone able to go right up the middle and all the way down where West Demotica stops it for Groton. BB&N changes up the penalty kill, and Donia gets it over, but it is offside. So with Mosen's return, that does still leave Jack Dalio and Liam Walker as the sort of longer-term injured Knights. And as we said at the top, Ryan Clay looks like he's going to miss 2 to 3 games with post-concussion syndrome. There's a shot, and I believe that either goes up into the netting. Yeah, it did. So Potter's been tested early. The goal was a breakaway goal where Caden Donia made kind of a sick move. But Potter has been solid. He wanted a little bit of a comeback game after probably not playing as well as he would have liked against St. George's. Now passing back and forth. Hassan will get it through, and a chance out in front. Potter makes the first save, and a scrum. The puck is still loose, and a turn and another save. Potter's able to get up and make that save on knee. And now in front, we've got a whistle. The net is off its moorings as KJ Knee was trying to force the issue right in by the net. But that was a crazy scramble with everybody down and a chance for Groton as they circled the net, brought it out in front, but couldn't connect. So it'll be Nate Moons to take the draw against Alex Mosen, making his return after a couple of months. Puck back to the point. Wig. Near point. Shot through. Saved by Potter, but the rebound comes to the side. Now Donia. Down to Moons. Moons circles. Tries to get a screen off, but I think it hit Scotty Crabtree. 20 seconds left on the power play. 9:19 left to go in the first. Groton with the 1-0 lead. This is Donia again. He'll try and leave it back. Now Romer with a chance on the breakaway. Wig trying to get back. And the pass and the score! Romer looked for all the world like he was going to shoot, but he waited till the last possible minute. And Barone came out of nowhere, and Hunter Barone able to get the goal. That is a shorthanded goal. There's still 5 seconds left on the power play, and with 9:04 left to go in the first period, it is 1-1. A huge goal for BB&N, and a great individual play by Ben Romer. And now the Knights are able to win the faceoff, get the puck deep, and get back to full strength. And we'll see if that goal can turn the tide for them. This is Angus Miller. Brings it over. Just saved at the blue line after he had it knocked away. Chance right at the net as Cronin got a tip, but he was almost too close to Potter. And now Dornberg can't get it out of the zone, and Barone will circle it in his own end. Sees no pressure on him, and he gets pulled down and no call. As now Rosado tries to come out through center ice. It was played with a high stick, but BB&N was the next team to touch it. But it's in their own zone, and now it is out. And Romer with it. He makes a nice little drop pass to Robbins. Robbins, though, is challenged by Henry Lepre and can't get it off. Now Hada just puts it wide as BB&N has picked up the intensity now with 7:56 left to go in the first. Puck comes to the corner. Aberbach, and the Zebras are just able to get it out. Crabtree tries to play it over to Hada, but winds up playing it all the way back to Potter. Potter able to get it to Hada. Hada plays it out to center ice. Hayworth just can't reach it, but now it's taken by Jack Williams. Can't get it in, and Hassan able to take it away and turn it aside. Poked away by Crabtree, and Hayworth will get it back in the left wing corner. Williams will chase it in against Elliott Wood. Yeah, now Groton will get it back out to center ice. 2-on-2 for the Zebras. Puck comes in, and Potter able to make the catch and hold on to it for the faceoff. 7:09 left to go in the first. Caden Donia on a breakaway about a minute and a half into this game. But then Hunter Barone, welcome back Hunter, on a terrific pass from Ben Romer. And that has tied this at 1. Now off the draw, it's Roof. Roof will leave it. And Mosen and Tucker Hartman try and get it out of the zone, but now it's poked away. But Hassan will step up and keep it in. Now back at the point, Hassan. That was blocked by Tucker Hartman. Now it goes into the corner. Hartman will take it. Now he'll just play it back. Rosado to Hada, who'll play it around. Tommy Bresler can't hang on to it. Now puck come. I'm sorry, that was Nolan Hartman wearing 14. And now puck out in front and a chance. That's blocked. Puck back out in front. And finally, Mosen able to get it out of trouble, and it's flipped up to center ice. Nolan Hartman takes a swing at it but can't get it. Now Nee brings it back in, tries to slide it down to Zach Baker, but that play didn't connect, and BB&N now trying to break it out of their own zone. Romer works it into the left wing corner, goes in on Hassan. Groton comes up with it and able to not quite clear it out, as Romer able to get it in deeper, but Elliott Wood recovers, and now it's flipped into the zone by Groton with 5:23 left to play in the first. Hada gets it up to Robbins. Now as a check on Zach Baker, Groton fans want a penalty on that. Now here comes Hada, but he is offside, or the play is offside. They're going to call Ben Romer on the far side for being offside. 5:04 left to go in the first, 1-1. These two teams played a couple of weeks ago today, and a couple of late goals from Groton made it seem more lopsided than it was, but it was a 5-1 final. Now here's a potential 2-on-1, 3-on-1, and the shot, and Potter with the save, as there were options there. That was Rafael Aberbach who broke in on the left wing, and he decided to go for the shot, and James Potter with the save for the Knights. One back to the point, shot through, but it is blocked by Ferreira. Ferreira now breaks it out. Can't connect with Williams, though, and Connor Wigg is able to work it all the way around. Good forecheck, though, by the Knights. Hayworth tries to get it into the middle of the ice, but it's taken over by Groton. BB&N keeping up the forecheck, though. Now puck comes back out to center ice, and good little chip play by Noah Rosado to get it to Hayworth. And BB&N now able to bring it back in. Loose in the corner. Williams fighting for it, but the Zebras able to come out with it, and they work it out smartly. Now it is dumped in by Ettore Monson, and that'll be almost a full change for Groton, as now it's brought up and dumped in by Daniel Driscoll. Danny Driscoll making his first home appearance of the year, his first chance here on Knights Hockey for us to say welcome to the freshman from Winchester, number 18 for the Knights. Now it's kept in by the Zebras. Pass comes through, but it is blocked. Hada takes it. 2-on-2. He's got Tucker Hartman with him. He'll try and take it into the right wing corner. He's defended well. Two Groton players there on him. Now the puck out to center ice, and Lucas Wu with it. Wu tries to get it into the middle. The trailer, though, picks it up, and that one goes up and out of play, as KJ Nee was the trailer who wound up getting a really good opportunity on that. 3:07 left to go in the first. 1-1 the score. It'll be James Ferreira to take the draw. And behind the net now, Groton with it. Try and just dump it out in front. Gets knocked back to the backboards. Now Hayworth trying to get it out, but it is kept in by Nee. Nee goes around into the right wing corner. Now back to the right point where it's Hassan. Gets it back to Nee. Now it's taken over. Flipped out. Jack Williams will chase it, but can't catch up to it. And Elliott Wood will come all the way back in quickly. Cerrone into the right wing corner. Now the puck dangerously in front. Cerrone gets it, tries to wrap around, but he'll come back to Hassan at the left point. Jack Williams able to get a skate on that pass shot coming through, and Cortez Hayworth breaks it out to center ice and dumps it in with 2:13 left to go in the first. This is junior Alejandro Hassan for Groton. Works it around into the right wing corner. Scott Crabtree on him. Joined by Barone. Now puck right back out in front. 2 opportunities and 2 saves by Potter, as Zach Baker, the senior for Groton, had 2 chances right in front. And nice play. A couple of nice saves there by James Potter to keep this game at 1-1. 1:51 left to go in the first. Little matinee hockey on a Wednesday afternoon. ISL, typical ISL scheduling. Back to the point. Donia's wrist shot attempt is blocked by Alex Robbins and goes up into the netting. And it'll be a stoppage. Back to the point. Groton again winning the draw. And now another shot is blocked, but this one's not going to get out of the zone as the puck through. Pad save by Potter. That was from Moons. Now Donia back at the point. Pass. The wrist shot from the point tipped as it comes through. Now behind the net, there's a chance out in front for Moons. And that one goes just wide. Romer trying to work it, but has it taken away. And now comes around to Robbins. Robbins will get it out into the middle. Romer picks it up. He's bodied off the play by Angus Miller. And there's a big hit, and that one is not called. Nate Moons, the recipient of that hit from Romer.
Come on, Ben.
And they didn't call the first hit, and then in the subsequent run of play, Romer with the trip. .44 seconds left to go in the first. And BB&N will be on the penalty kill once again. They've killed off both penalties in the first period. Not only that, but they scored a shorthanded goal. But the guy who made that happen is sitting in the box at the moment. So Groton will set it up. Back to the right point. Elliott Wood comes back. Bruce Lee with it. Now they work it down. Tried to go up and over Potter. Potter was down, and I believe it was Owen Cronin who tried to stick it up under the crossbar, but it just got a piece. May have hit Potter in the mask. And now 22 seconds left to go. Alex Mosen taking the draw for BB&N, but Groton wins it back to the point. 17 seconds left in the period. Groton will try and get one more good attack here on the power play, but they're working it around the perimeter now. There's a shot from the point. Potter sees it all the way and is able to poke it out of trouble, and that is going to be the end of the first period of play. So Groton comes out fast and gets the goal, but BB&N hangs around. A little undermanned today, but they do a phenomenal job of sticking around in this one and getting the goal midway through the period to tie it up at 1. We're at 1-1 at the end of the period, and we will take a break for the first intermission and be back with you here on Knights Hockey on YouTube for second period action. Welcome back inside the Nicholas Athletic Center. We're ready for second period action. And the looks like the clock camera has slid a little bit again. There is 18 minutes. So starts. There is a power play still for Groton of 1 minute and 3 seconds now on the power play. 1-1 as we head into the second period of play. Caden Donia with the early goal for Groton, and Hunter Barone getting it back for BB&N later in the period. A shorthanded goal set up nicely by Ben Romer. Now in the corner, it's grabbed nicely, tied up really nicely by Daigo Hata, and then Jack Williams able to get it out and all the way down the ice. 28 seconds left to go on the power play. It's sent all the way down, and Roof is able to take it. He'll turn and fire it back out to center ice. Hassan picks it up for the Zebras, but good stick there by Cortez Hayworth, but now taken into the zone by Bruce Lee. Back to the point, Hassan. Hassan gets it into the middle, and now it's just flicked away by Alex Mosen, again making his return to the Knights after a couple of month absence. And the penalty is over. Teams are back at full strength. 16:32 left to go in the second period. It'll be Davis Jameson to take the draw for Groton. Romer will take it for the Knights, and it's one back behind the BB&N net. Cortez Hayworth able to get it around. Now Noah Rosado gets it up through the middle. Just can't get it out of the zone, but now is able to. Gets it up. Hayworth with it. Rosado with him. Hayworth to the net. The shot. The save. This is kicked out by West Demotica. But couldn't. Noah Rosado was making his way toward the net, looking for a rebound, but Demotica steered it away. Now James Dornberg with it. Gets it back to Alex Robbins. Robbins has the puck taken away. Back to the point. Shot. That hit got tipped coming through and went out of play. It was Henry Lepre from the point. Puck goes out of play, and it'll be a face-off to the left of Potter. Now off the faceoff, it comes kind of crazily through the crease, but no harm. And into the left wing corner, out in front. And there's a shot. Looked like it came out. Angus Miller had a shot at it, but Potter had to turn that one aside. Now it is just kept in again by Groton. Groton came out with the strong play early in the first period. Now there's a pass right out in front. And BB&N having a tough time getting it out of their own zone, as Hada now will duck around two players and break it out to center ice. He'll flip it all the way over. Robbins can't get inside Elliott Wood. And now here's a chance for Aberbach, although he'll pull up and try and hit the trailer, but it's taken away. Robbins can't get it to Jack Williams as Hassan comes back in. Hassan gets it in front, but nobody there to get it, and Jack Williams Can't get it at center ice, and it'll be KJ Nee for the Zebras. Pass comes up, though, and it is stolen. Hada breaks it in, tries to break it into the middle. Puck just slips off his stick. Now Williams with it. He'll try a backhand that just goes wide. And Donia can't get it out of harm's way, as good forecheck by Ferreira and Jack Williams. And now kept in by Roof at the point, but again, just can't connect. Now Cam Roof with a nice back pass, and James Ferreira will get it in deep. Hayworth will chase it into the corner, but Donia will get it for Groton. Big, tall, smooth skating defenseman, but cannot clear the zone, although now the block from Cerrone does get it out to center ice. Roof with the quick stop. He'll lay it over to Robbins. Robbins tries to get it back out to center ice, but now it's cleared in. Potter with it. Potter tries to leave it to Crabtree, but two Zebras descend on him, and they keep it in. Now Crabtree trying to get it out, but can't. Sliding block attempt by Roof, but the puck goes through, and Potter has to just play it away. Now Romer with it. Gains the red line, tosses it in. He'll go in on Lee, and Romer finishes the check. Now Barone with a check, but now it's taken away, and chance for the wraparound from Harrison Freelove doesn't connect. Romer leaves it to Barone. Barone gets it out in front, and now a little touch pass from Robbins to Rosado, and they break it into the Groton zone. Groton whips it around, and the quick out, battling for it is Dornberg. He comes up with it. Two Groton players chasing him. He'll just play it over to the other side. Now, this is Alex Robbins with it, as Groton's going to change. Robbins had some skating room through center ice. He's got Romer on the right wing. Romer tries to play it back in front, and this one pops up and goes into the netting, so it'll be a face-off in the Groton zone. So pretty even play here in the second period. Some chances on both sides. And nothing yet in the second period. It'll be Alex Mosen to take the draw. He got injured, I believe it was the second game of the year, back in early December, and has been out ever since. That one's way offside, but not called, and the shot, and Potter able to make the save. And then there's a scrum. Groton did this the last time they played out in Groton. They do like to pressure the goalie when the whistle blows. And that led to a few kerfuffles out in Groton a couple of weeks ago. Now the puck is worked out to center ice. And back in, we're going to have a whistle. And I believe it's offside, as there were Groton players changing, and their side of the bench is offside. So somebody was either getting on or getting off, and they were offside. So the faceoff will come back outside the zone with 11:52 left to go in the second. Mosen will take it against Cronin. One back to Roof. Roof tips it up and out all the way down in. Elliott Wood will chase it. Mosen comes in after him. Puck up to the blue line and out, and it's whipped out by Groton, and will go all the way down for an icing. So face-off coming to the right of West Demotica with 11:36 left to go in the second. It'll be the Barone, Romer, Robbins line out for BB&N with Rosado and Crabtree at the points. But it's won by Groton, and the long pass around. Crabtree able to get just a stick on it. But now a breakout for Groton. They get it in the middle, but good play by Robbins to knock that one away on the back check. Now the pressure continues for the Zebras, and it'll be Rosado getting it back from Romer. And now he gives it back to Ben Romer. Romer tries a little sauce pass into the zone, but it is taken over. Cronin will get it in deep. Potter will stop it and get it just out of Aberbach's on rushing stick. And now Romer with it. Ben Romer tries to get it out to center ice, but Moons with the stick, and they do call offside on that play.
Hey, the whistle works.
10:47 left to go in the second. BB&N had a stretch a couple of weeks ago where they won 3 out of a 5-game span to get themselves up to 5 wins on the season. But back into the teeth of the ISL schedule, which has been very tough for them the last couple of years, as it's worked out by Moons. Now Moons gets it back in the zone. Cam Roof on him. Good one-on-one defense. They get it back to the left point, and Connor Wigg. Wigg back to Moons. Moons will cross it. Donia, his shot is blocked. Now down low. Groton cycling, controlling the puck. They do get it out in front, but it hops over a stick, comes back to the point. Wigg gets it down. Free love. Donia back to the point. He'll get it back from Moons. Now Moons with it at the left point. Donia can't connect with Free Love, and Ferreira tries to pressure the puck, but now Donia has it back. He'll skate right in and flips the backhand in and over Pata. So Caden Donia's second goal of the game, and he is a defenseman for Groton, but has a lot of offensive skill. 9:38 left to go in the second, as Donia's second of the game gives Groton a 2-1 lead. That was a long shift, and even though Groton didn't have a lot of grade A chances, they wore the BB&N defense down. BB&N defenseman only skating 5D today. Now here's a chance. This is Nolan Hartman. Gets a shot in, just goes wide. Jack Williams chasing it. Williams get it back to the point. Rosado loads up for the shot, but that is blocked. I believe that was Cerrone on the block, but he brings it all the way back down, gets a shot in. Potter turns it aside. Now Williams trying to chip it out and go, but Groton able to keep it in. 9 minutes left to go in the period. Now puck comes down in, and Potter is going to cover it as it hits a skate and is redirected right in on Potter. So we listed the injury list for BB&N, although they're happy to get both Alex Mosen and Hunter Barone back today, as there's a long one that comes all the way back in, and Ben Romer just couldn't catch it going full speed until Wes Demotica was able to jump on it. So Barone and Mosen back for BB&N, and Jack Dalio and Liam Walker still out. Eddie Jang has also been out for the last couple of weeks. And Ryan Clay joins that list today, and likely for both games this weekend. Off the draw, it is trickles back in and pushed aside by Demotica. Zebras will get it into the middle to Aberbach. Aberbach is able to get Cronin His shot is saved by Potter. I don't think Owen Cronin got everything he wanted on that shot, and Potter able to easily gobble it up. Hold on to it for the face-off. It comes to his right. It'll be Nate Moons against Hunter Barone. And puck one back, and Daigo Hata will take it. Now he'll work it up, and Cortez Hayworth will just swing it into the zone. Comes just out. Knights couldn't stop it at the blue line. Now Robbins will get it in and pressure the puck, but Hassan is able to clear it out. And there's a pass that's just broken up. Now, bunch of players running into each other. Two Groton players ran into each other, and then Ben Romer ran into the whole pile. Meanwhile, they work it in the other way, but this one's going to be icing as they wave it off, as Groton able to get down there first for it. Looked like it was a pretty even heat to me, but there's a shot that goes over the net from Moons, and the long rebound will allow both teams to make changes. Now there's a long pass that connects, but Aberbach goes off his stick, and Potter able to play it aside to the boards. Now Mosen tries to work it out, but it's back in the corner where Angus Miller has it. Miller still with it, circles, leaves it back to the point, now comes back across to Wigg. Wigg gets it in deep, jamming at the side of the net, but Potter holds tight to the post. Now flipped in deep by Wigg. Back to the right point. Donia to Wigg. Wigg makes a nice little move, gets a shot. Puck pops up in the air and goes in, and Potter is hot because he thinks it got hit in with a hand. But I believe it's going to be Owen Cronin on the goal. Although there is a discussion, but it's a very short discussion. So looks like it will be Owen Cronin credited for the goal with 6:48 left to go in the period, and Groton takes a 3-1 lead. Puck came in on Potter, and it hit him in the chest. He tried to grab it with the glove, but it popped up in the air and somehow got over his shoulder and into the net. BB&N was immediately claiming it got hit with a hand.
Go, Blue. Come on.
But now, after coming into the second period, tied at 1, the Knights now trail by 2 with the 3-1. Yeah, we've got a penalty. We've got a whistle, and I believe it's going to be an offside on Groton. Off the draw, it's James Dornberg getting it to Jack Williams. Williams is over the line, gets a shot in, turned aside by Demotica, kept in at the right point by Dornberg, and a chance for Nolan Hartman that just goes wide. Now Hartman with a good forecheck comes up with it, swings the net, and gets it behind the net to Jack Williams. Williams back to the point. Hata, his shot through bounces off the backboards and is stopped by Wes Demotica. But good shift from that line there, including from 8th grader Nolan Hartman, Tucker's younger brother, and we're going to see a lot of Hartmans on the ice for the next several years for BB&N. Now Barone off the draw. Robbins battles for it, but is taken by Elliott Wood. And the back pass comes out to center ice and is able to be sent the other way. But now it's taken away from Barone by Moons. Moons has it in the corner. He'll come right out in front, and a point-blank chance for Harrison Freelove. And I think he shot it over the net. And now puck down low again. Potter with a good save there. And Knight's in a little bit of trouble right now as Groton is whipping it around. Crabtree will play it. Kept in, though, by Groton. And there's a chance that is saved. Freelove with the chance. Potter with the save. Now there's a chance in on Potter, and he will collect it for the faceoff. Freelove and Crabtree have a minor disagreement. 5:14 left to go in the second period. And BB&N really hoping to get a goal back before the end of the period. Cut into this 2-goal lead. But Groton with it. They have it in the corner. Both teams battle for it. And the Zebras come out with it. Wig gets it to Wu. Gets it to Donia. Donia leaves it there, though. And Alex Mosen coming the other way as he tries to get around Connor Wig. Now the puck comes back out, and Mosen has lost his stick, or he broke it. Tied up the puck for a little bit, but now Groton with it. The backhand pass by Wu doesn't connect with anybody, but now Jamison with it in the corner for Groton. And now this is Hunter Barone with speed through center ice. Runs into Mosen's stick, unfortunately, but Noah Rosado able to keep the puck in and get it down deeper into the corner. Puck comes all the way back out, and Robbins is able to take it. He'll get it back, and quickly they restart. Barone is bodied off the puck. That was a good defensive play there by Groton. Now Robbins with it. He'll leave it to Barone. Barone walks right in, and the backhand and a save. Wes Demotica, maybe his best save of the night, as Hunter Barone walked right into the slot and was able to get a backhand shot off. And the save made by Demotica. 3:43 left to go in the second period. And an offensive zone draw for the Knights. Groton has been very good on faceoffs. As now Romer will take the draw, and it comes back out. Miller to Aberbach. Now Cronin. Now it's taken away. This is Alex Robbins trying to get around Hassan. And we've got a penalty as they're going to call interference. Looks like it's going to be on Hassan. And that'll send the BB&N power play to work, I believe, for the first time today. As it's Hassan to the box. It's a retooled power play. They have been playing their first unit with 6'4", 210 Ryan Clay in front of the net. But with Clay out for a few games, it's a slightly different look. They'll play Noah Rosado down in front of the net. And this is Hata back to Roof. Roof will hold on to it. Comes to Hata. Hata comes across. Jack Williams with the shot. Just getting a piece of it is Demotica. Goes to the far boards and out to center ice where it's flipped across. And quickly BB&N tries to re-enter the zone, get it in deep. We've got another penalty going to be called. And BB&N probably wants to let them have it as soon as possible because there's a minute 25. Time was wasting there. They wanted to get that penalty called so they could have the maximum amount of 5-on-3 time, although they did have 5-on-3 time because Potter came to the bench. They had 6-on-4 time. So it'll be a second penalty, this one to Connor Wigg, and the Knights will have 1 minute and 24 seconds of 5-on-3, which will be a really good opportunity for them to cut into this 2-goal lead. But they cannot control the puck off the face-off. And it's tied up by Freelove. Now it'll come back just beyond the reach of Ben Romer and comes all the way back down. So still 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Freelove will be the sole forechecker. Cam Roof will bring it into the zone. He'll take it into the corner. He'll stop, control it, and he'll get it back. This is Jack Williams. Williams goes across, but his pass, he didn't see Daigo Hata breaking for the net, so the pass was behind him. Shot quickly through, rebound is loose, and finally Demotica is able to pounce on it. So a good look there. Took them a while to set it up, but they did finally get a good look. There's still 37 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And BB&N will keep their same power play unit out there, and now it comes back. Cam Roof will just chip it ahead. Hata with it on the right wing half boards. He'll come back to Roof, back to Hata, back to Roof. Roof with the quick shot through. The rebound couldn't be corralled by the two players in front. Now Roof, now Williams, now Roof, now Williams, now Hata has to play it off his skate. Comes back. Roof is able to just save it at the point. 11 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Romer down low, plays it across, and now in front, and they score! It'll be Noah Rosado with the goal, and they will still keep the rest of the power play. Hata able to get it across the crease, and Noah Rosado with the goal with 1:26 left to go. It'll be a power play goal. It'll be, I believe it'll be from Roof and Hata. Ben and Daigo, all right? Probably from 3. That's right, because it came down and then Ben passed it across. So BB&N with that goal that they were so desperately looking for, and now still 31 seconds left on the power play as Crabtree brings it out, gets the zone, takes the hit, gets it deep, worked around now. Robbins with it. Robbins holds, tries to get it in front. Rebound chance. Another opportunity. Cross-check that's not called. Now back to the point. Shot by Crabtree is blocked. This one comes back to Crabtree. 2 seconds left on the power play. Ferreira gets it back. Crabtree with the shot, but it's blocked. But it went to the board, so it wasn't blocked directly away, which would have given Groton an excellent opportunity. But now they break it into the zone, and just missing the net is Cronin. 29 seconds left to go in the period, and Groton now pressing to get another goal before the break. This one comes in on Potter, and he's able to hang on for the face-off. And hey, Owen Cronin just happens to be right on the doorstep. 20 seconds left to go in the second period. A huge goal on the power play. Noah Rosado getting it from a cross goal mouth pass from Daigo Hata. And Ben Romer, the other assist. Now there's a puck right out in front, but Romer with the good back check. Groton does get a shot off, but doesn't go anywhere. Now there's a chance with 9 seconds left to go. Jack Williams with it, leaves it back. Robbins just overskates it, and that is going to do it for the second period of play. So a good chance right at the end, but the puck just bounced off of Alex Robbins' stick. 3 goals in that period as Groton took the 2-goal lead on another goal by Caden Donia and a disputed goal by Owen Cronin. But then with 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go in the period, Noah Rosado on the power play. And I believe that is Noah Rosado's first goal of the year. The senior captain had 5 assists so far on the season, but that's his first goal of the season, so congrats to Noah on that. And it was a big goal too because it pulled BB&N to within 1. It's 3-2 at the end of the second period. We'll be back with third period action after the second intermission. Welcome back inside BB&N, the Nicholas Athletic Center for third. And we're underway in the third period. BB&N going from right to left in front of us, and a late second period goal getting the Knights back to within one at 3-2. It was Noah Rosado with the power play goal. Now there's a hit behind the play, and Hada is down. Now they're going to blow the whistle, and Ben Romer comes over. Looked like it was Nate Moons with the hit. And two teams played a penalty-filled game in BB. The BB&N bench is trying to get the attention of the officials. And there was a ref right there, did not call a penalty on the hit. So in his view, the hit by Moons on Hada was okay. Hada is up. He's staying on the ice. But the two teams got a little now there's a lot of yelling from the Groton bench, and we are underway again, back to hockey action or something resembling it. Now there's a chance right in front, and Moons puts it just wide. Puck comes out of play, and now Moons is going to hit somebody else after the whistle. And gets away with it again. You might wonder how many of the Zebras are all playing together. Now Moons will take the draw again against Ferreira, and BB&N able to work it back out to center ice. It's back in, and Cam Roof with it. His pass, though, is blocked by Freelove. And quickly, BB&N tries to work it out, but now puck taken away and down deep by Wood. Back to the point. Hassan gets it in, the tip, but Potter able to make the save. Rebound is controlled away, but not kept in at the point. And that'll give BB&N the chance to break it away and change as they get it in deep. Now Hada will step up, keep it in, tries to move around Angus Miller, but can't. Sorry, that was Aberbach he tried to move around. Now this is Miller. Gets it back to Wood at the point. He tries to dump it in deep. Hada will take it, and he'll flip it all the way over. Dornberg. Back to Hada in the middle. They come back. Now Ben Romer with it on the left wing side. He ducks under the hit. Gets it all the way back out. Dornberg able to stop it. He'll get it down toward the net. Back to the point. The shot through is blocked. Hada with the shot through that got blocked. I believe it was Aberbach that blocked it. Now the puck comes all the way down in. Potter is able to stop it, and BB&N will start it off. Robbins looks to get it in deep. Takes the hit from Cerrone. Now, puck all the way out. Good pass to Knee. Brings it back into the middle. Save, and the rebound, and a score by Groton. Potter made the initial save, and the puck came back out, and I believe it was KJ Knee who gets the goal for Groton to make it 4-2. 15:22 left to go, and junior KJ Knee with the goal for Groton. 4-2 now. And Knee right off the faceoff takes it quickly into the corner, circles the net, leaves it. Brooks Lytle gets it in, and believe that got deflected and may have hit the post. Lytle with another one that goes wide. Now BB&N with it behind their own net. Dornberg gets it up. Tucker Hartman gets it back to Dornberg. Dornberg comes in the middle. Nolan Hartman just bounces off his stick, and the puck comes back in. Noah Rosado will play it around. Dornberg, BB&N can't clear. Puck comes in, able to be sticked aside by Potter. Now this one comes just outside the zone. Ferreira gives chase, but Groton reloads. Lucas Wu carries it into the zone, gets into the slot, and puts it right into the breadbasket of James Potter for a whistle with 14:14 left to go in the third. So KJ Knee with the goal for Groton to give the Zebras a 2-goal lead. Now, there's a pass that's stolen by Jack Williams. He's got Cortez Hayworth with him as he brings it in over the line and is hit into the boards, and the door flies open, so immediate whistle there. And that'll set up an offensive zone faceoff for BB&N. It'll be James Ferreira to take the draw for the Knights, but it's won by Moons to the corner for Groton. Puck comes out to center ice, and it's flicked ahead. Icing is called, but they're going to wave it off because Freelove got there first. Ferreira gets bumped in the corner. Now Hada tries to come out with it, but can't. Moons puts it back for a one-timer from Freelove that just Potter was able to get a blocker on, but now Groton. And the tip, and just never gets through to Potter. But BB&N still can't work it out. And there's been these times today where Groton has just had these long stretches of attacking zone time, wearing down BB&N. Now they try and get it back to the point, but Barone with it. He'll leave it behind the net, but now it's stolen out in front. Couple of chances. Good chance for Miller, who tried to go forehand, backhand, but Potter, I think, able to kind of knock it away from him. Now Romer will take it to Robbins. Robbins into the corner, comes out, puts it right out in front, but couldn't connect with either Romer or Barone. Now Miller comes the other way. He's ridden off by Cam Roof. Behind the net, Groton trying to walk out with it, but Barone and Roof battling for it in the corner. Now Alex Robbins comes in to try and loosen things. There's a shot through, and Potter able to see it all the way off the stick of Kaiden Donia, who had the first 2 goals of the game for Groton. Owen Cronin got credited with the third, and KJ Nee here in the third period for Groton. For BB&N, Hunter Barone on a nice pass from Ben Romer, and then on the power play, Noah Rosado from Hada and Romer. So Romer with 2 points on the night. Now here he is with the puck again, tries to get it into the middle, but can't, and we'll see Groton can't break it out. Roof able to get it back to center ice. Turned by Barone. They're able to get it back over now. Noah Rosado breaks in. He scores! Noah Rosado, his second of the night. And that pulls BB&N back to within one. Breaking in. A nice pass from Barone. And that's the second goal of the night, and in fact, the second goal of the season for senior defenseman captain Noah Rosado. And so 11:43 left to go, and it is 4-3. Groton with the lead as BB&N has persevered in this one. Now Dornberg will get it up but not out, and puck comes behind the net and taken by Daigo Hada. Hada will flip it over. This is Hayworth. Hayworth tries to get it across in front. Didn't know if that was going to be a shot or a pass. It wound up going on goal, and West Demotica able to hang on to it for Groton. So BB&N a little undermanned today, although they do get Alex Mosen and Hunter Barone back in their lineup. But they, as they have all year, continue to just battle. Now the puck comes off the boards, out to center ice, can't be cleared, and it'll be turned the other way. Cortez Hayworth will get it in deep. James Ferreira will chase, but it is taken by Hassan. Hassan looks into the middle, now 2-on-1, and good defensive play by Daigo Hada, as Nate Moons could not get the pass across. Hada able to block it. And it goes up into the netting for a faceoff with 10:48 left to go. Barone to take the draw, and battling for it is Ben Romer, who's able to get it out to center ice. Now it's picked up by Crabtree. Crabtree gets it in deep, tries to get it in deep, survives the hit from Elliott Wood. Now Barone gets kind of destroyed by Elliott Wood, but gets up and skates off. Groton bringing it back the other way. Into the corner. Groton comes out with it. It's back to Wood at the point. He gets it through. There's still a scramble for it, and now Potter is able to cover it up, and Groton diving for it into the crease, thinking that maybe that won't elicit a BB&N reaction. Bad news, guys. So a scramble, and Potter and the BB&N defense able to survive that and come out with a face-off. 9:58 left to go in the third, and there is a penalty. Looks like there's going to be matching penalties. Crabtree going for BB&N, and looks like Ettore Monson going for Groton. So we will play 4-on-4. And this is going to be potentially good for somebody like Daigo Hata in open space. He works his way around, gets it in the middle, shot just wide from Alex Mosen, playing his first game back. And now on the back check, good back check by Mosen and takeaway by Daigo Hata, but it's kept in by Groton. The step in, the shot, friendly fire as it hits Zach Baker in front. And Baker's going to limp to the bench as Groton now will change, and they get it to Elliott Wood. Wood with the shot blockered away by Potter, flipped out to center ice. Groton able to recover it. Now Hata takes it, but he has it taken away by Cronin. Now Ben Romer gets hit, goes down. Looked like he went down awkwardly, but he's back up. Groton's still running around hitting people.
Get back, Ben.
And now puck into the BB&N zone. Romer changes off. Ferreira is on. But now it's Cronin back to the right point to Wood. To the left point. Puck comes in, and it bounces crazily and goes in on the 4-on-4. It absolutely changed directions. Didn't see if it went off a BB&N player or was tipped. The first one, sorry, gave the wrong goal there. The first one through the line was Freelove. So 8:16 left to play, and it's back to a 2-goal advantage for Groton as they take a 5-3 lead. With 8:16 left to play. So tough sequence on the 4-on-4, winds up with a goal, and there's still 5 seconds left in the 4-on-4. But this one comes out to center ice, and both teams are out. And there's a play left back in front. Backhand goes just wide from Aberbach. And now Moon's in the corner, gets it around. And now Moon's with it, makes a nice little move, tries to play it over to Aberbach for the one-timer, but Aberbach just couldn't handle it. And BB&N cannot get it out. This has been a problem all day. Point-blank shot by Cerrone and a save by Potter, but he's still under siege. And tired BB&N team out there right now. They cannot get the puck out of the zone as Groton able to play it down in deep. Back to the point. Now Groton's going to just hold it and change. BB&N cannot, and now finally it goes back out, and all 4 out of the 5 BB&N players will change. Only Noah Rosado stays on. This puck comes in on Potter by Lucas Wu, and Potter able to stop it for the faceoff. So 3.5 minutes after Noah Rosado got it to within 1 with his second goal of the game, Groton restores their lead to 2 goals. Now this is Romer. Looks out in front. He was looking for Barone. Dornberg gets it through. Hata with the shot. That goes off a body. I believe it was Donia that it went off of. Puck still in the corner. 6:05 left to go in the third. Back to the point. And the shot through is blocked. Hata's shot is blocked by Wu. Wu brings it over, plays it back into the middle. Potter with a great save on Davis Jamison. Again, point blank. He's had to make a bunch of those today. Now Robbins can't get it into the middle. Groton's been really good about being in the passing lanes. Now Robbins walks out of the corner with it into the slot. Back to Crabtree. Hada fans on the shot. And this one's going to come just back out to center ice. Scotty Crabtree picks it up. His clearing attempt is blocked and taken over by Aberbach. Now the puck is worked out. Jack Williams is going to get it. Brings it up into the zone. Tries to go in on Angus Miller. Puck comes around. Pinching is Crabtree. He's able to get it deep. Now Mosen will chase it into the right wing corner. Tries to play it all the way around to the left wing corner for Jack Williams. Under 5 minutes left to go. And now Elliott Wood able to bring it out. Tries to clear it around and have it tipped out of the zone, but it tips up into the Groton bench. And it'll be a whistle, and everybody will get to make full sets of changes with 4:44 left to go in the third. And every time BB&N has scored, Groton has had a response so far today, but BB&N has kept chipping away at it. Now behind the play, another little skirmish with Hada and Henry Lepre. Now there's a tip and either went wide of Potter or he got something on it. Rosado comes out with it, but now we've got a penalty behind the play. And it's going to be Alex Robbins going to the box again for BB&N. I didn't see the call, but it was a cross check. So the BB&N penalty kill will go back to work, and Groton will win the draw. They work it around into the left wing corner. This is Cronin. Comes out to Wood. Wood has it hop over his stick and goes out to center ice. Quickly, BB&N changing. As now we've got offside whistled. As it took a while to whistle that offside, but it was offside. 1:39 left to go on the penalty to Alex Robbins. 3:55 left to go in this one. And BB&N, who has a shorthanded goal today and a power play goal, is hoping to get another shorty to cut into this lead. But right now it's Free Love with the puck, but taken over by Cam Roof, and he gets it all the way down, where it's picked up by Donia. Caden Donia gets around. He hits I think it was the outside of the cage. And now this one's knocked back out to center ice with 1:09 left to go on the penalty. Now this one's broken up. Cam Roof with a nice breakup. He'll break it in, shoots, and the save by Demotica. Cam wasn't sure whether he was going to shoot it or try and look for Cortez Hayworth in the slot. Cam Roof has 7 assists in his first year for BB&N, but he was looking for his first goal in the ISL, and that was almost it. 57 seconds left on the power play, 3:11 left in the third period. And another big hit from Elliott Wood. Groton with it. They come Back out to Wood. Wood it's a kind of a knuckleball from Elliott Wood, but it doesn't matter because it winds up in the back of the net. And it is 6-3. Wood with the goal. That is a power play goal with 2:54 left to go. And that makes it 6-3. And again, like so many of BB&N's games this year, this is one of those games that you're going to see the final score and think, oh, not close. But it was a one-goal game deep into the third period. And then a couple of goals by Groton, getting it back to a 3-goal advantage. 2:48 left to go. And it'll be Alex Mosen to take the draw for BB&N. Comes back to the point for Groton. They get it down deep into the corner. It's whipped around and still kept in by Groton. Back to the point. Hassan gets it in towards the net. Goes wide. The whip around also goes wide into the corner. Big hit by James Ferreira on Wood, but that's a large human being to try and hit. And BB&N's lineup today is short of large humans. This one will come out and Potter will cover it. And I know that there's a large human in street clothes who really wishes he was in this game. .206 left to go in the third. Groton 6, BB&N 3. As Zach Kim is out now for BB&N. This one comes in and Potter able to make the stop once again. Kim is out with Tommy Bresler and Max Carvalho. That line came up with a goal against St. George's late in the game. See if they can do it once again. There's a shot through. It's poked aside by Potter, and Max Carvalho is able to clear it out to center ice. Now, a little stumble as entering the zone from Lucas Wu. Now this is Zach Kim. Comes out, dumps it in. Bresler with the chase. Monson tries to get it up. Now they'll work it out. This is Brooks Lytle trying to go around Rosado in front. The shot and the save by Potter. That was Monson with the shot. And now Roof is just going to clear it out. And BB&N will change, but this one goes too far and it will be icing. Minute and 10 left to go. And it's been good to see everybody on the bench in the game today. We just saw the Kim Carvalho Bresler line. We saw Driscoll playing a little bit earlier in the game. And the hope is within the next couple of weeks, these guys can get back to full strength by the end of the year, as they have some good ISL matchups coming. But they really need to be healthy in order to do so. There's a shot that goes wide from Miller. Now we've got the net off its moorings, but kids still barking at each other. Cronin and Crabtree with a little bit of yapping, but that all settles down, and 45 seconds left to go. Puck comes back to the point, but comes back outside when they go D to D. And now Crabtree with it behind his own net. Crabtree brings it out, gets to center ice. survives the hit, gets it to Driscoll. Driscoll chases it into the corner. Now back to the point and back out to center ice as Tucker Hartman will chase it back into his own zone. Now there's a scramble out in front. Nobody can get a stick on the puck. It'll go to the boards, go to the corner, and that will be the end of the game as a valiant effort from a little bit of an undermanned BB&N team, but too much firepower for Groton at the end of the day, and Groton comes out with the 6-3 final. Once again, recapping the goals as we wrote them. Groton got on the board first. Caden Donia with a goal just about a minute and a half into the game. Then Hunter Barone tying it up late, midway through the first period on a great pass from Ben Romer. That was a shorthanded goal, tied it up at 1. Then the second period started with 2 Groton goals. Donia again about midway through the period, and then a couple of minutes later on a little bit of a disputed goal, Owen Cronin getting credit for the goal, and that made it 3-1 Groton. But again, BB&N tying it up before the end of the period with a power play goal from Noah Rosado, assisted by Hada and Romer. That made it 3-2 going into the break, and Groton able to extend it to 4-2. BB&N, that goal was KJ Nee from Groton early in the third period. BB&N again getting it to within 1 at 4-3. With a goal, it was the second of the game from Noah Rosado. A nice play where he walked in off the point, took the pass from Hunter Barone and snapped it into the net. And then finished with 2 goals from Groton, 8:16 left to go. The dagger was Harrison Freelove. And then with just under 3 minutes left to go, Elliott Wood on the power play. And that got us to the 6-3 final. So we'd like to thank you once again for watching Knights Hockey here on YouTube. I'm Steve Clay. I want to thank Ryu Hada for doing the camera work today. And thank you for watching. The Knights are back in action next at Middlesex on Friday night, and then they are at Belmont Hill on Saturday. Their next home game is next Wednesday against Nobles and Greeno. And we should have that for you on Knights Hockey on YouTube. So again, once again, thanks for watching. The final score, Groton 6 and BB&N 3. And that's going to do it for us.